Good morning, peeps. Happy New Year. So, I wanted to do a quick little intro just to let you guys know what you're going to be seeing. I don't know when I'm going to upload, but I wanted to kind of document my little journey of reorganizing, purging, decluttering, all the things that we do in the beginning of the year. Am I looking in the right direction? I don't even know, you guys. It's not that early. It's about 10 a.m. I'm still drinking the coffee. Still got my jammies on. Yes, they are Christmas ones. So anyway, who cares about all that? So I wanted to document because, as you guys know, my living room became my craft room. Um, I do have an extra. I have a two-bedroom apartment, but my other room was my son's when he lived here, and then he had to move back briefly, and I gave him back the room, so we had to move all my stuff out. And once he left, I was not going to move all the stuff back in there. Also, it's just easier with Brooklyn because that room is kind of small, and I had to plug things in. I had to the outlets didn't line up, and so there'll be cords across the floor and she would trip over them, and it was just too much. So being out here in my living room, there's a lot more space for her to walk around. I don't have to worry about cords being across the room and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to just turn my living room into my craft room because I don't have people over. Even if I did, they would just, either you deal with it or don't come in. But yeah, so it's just easier to have it out out here like this. So with that said, I need to do a lot of decluttering because there is things that I've had for many years. I've been a crafter for I don't even know how long, really long time. So I have a lot of stuff that I no longer use, but for some reason I'm still holding on to, and I need to let it go. So because I'm on a tight budget, I am not buying all the things uh, to do all the reorganizing. There are the most expensive things I bought were from Amazon. I think they were like $30. These I'll show you when I get them. There's 6 storage bins that I'm gonna be using like for my ribbon, my lace. I can't remember what else. Seam binding, stuff like that. Um, and everything else is either things that I already have that I'm kind of like switching storage units, like one storage. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Things I already have that I'm kind of just swapping. A couple of things I got from Dollar Tree. There are a couple of more storage bins that I'm going to get from Dollar Tree. When I went last time, I think they just put them out. So they only have one size available. And so I need to get a few more from them. But yeah, I'm keeping this budget friendly. And I want to share that with you guys in case you are looking for some budget friendly ways to reorganize your space. I think that's pretty much it. I will show you what I've done so far, which is not a lot. I also have to take my time because you guys know I have these back issues. So I do have a back brace. I really should be using it when I do like things that are a little bit more challenging, or if I'm on my feet for a long time, I should be wearing it. And yeah, I probably should put it on, but I haven't done anything strenuous or anything yet. So, um, yeah, so I'm going to show you what I've done so far, which is not a lot, like I said. And I'm going to show you what the biggest task that I'm going to be, the real reason why I'm doing this decluttering, because it's just not working and it's a hot mess and it stresses me out every time I look at it. Yeah, so I'm going to show you that. I'm going to take you guys off the tripod. And I'm going to show you guys that. Just know that it's a mess. This is the real deal here. This is not Pinterest beautiful. I have Mitch Mac stuff. If you've seen my room tours before, let me just take a sip. Did you like my new mug, by the way? Isn't it so pretty? I got it from a discount store. I got two different ones, but I love big mugs, and this is a 24 ounce, and it was only $6. When I go back over there, I'm going to get a couple of more. So I'm going to have a little collection. Anyway, what? Random, just squirrel. Sorry. What was I even saying? I don't even know. But anyway, oh yeah. So yeah, if you've seen my room tour before, then you know that it's not the prettiest, but it's functional, and that's all I care about. So I'm going to show you what little bit I've worked with so far. And yeah, like I said, I have no idea when this is going to be up, but I wanted to just do little clips, and I'll put the clips together and I'll upload it, and then you guys can kind of see step by step. Yeah, I don't think it'll be one big video because I think it'll be way too long. So enough of my rambling. Let me show you what I've done so far. Hopefully you'll get some ideas on how to rearrange your space. Any links that I have, I will link them down below. Probably be from Amazon. They will be affiliate links. And if you do use them, I thank you so much. Because a little bit commission helps me out and it doesn't cost you a thing. So I'll be back and I will see you in a few. Okay, so this is what I am tackling. This is the main reason I'm doing this, because look how hot mess. I should be ashamed, but I'm not, because this is my real life. So these two metal units, I love them, but they're not functioning the way I need them to function. So I'm going to be kind of revamping them a little bit, purging a lot of stuff like those books. I have way too many books, and a lot of them I don't use. Some of them were given to me, so I feel bad for letting them go. But if I'm not using them, maybe somebody else can. So I'm going to donate them. There's also some books behind that little pile. Those are book covers that I just took book pages out of. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. So let me tell you what the plan is. So up here, this is a hot mess unit I got from Michael's years ago, and I know it's ugly because when Brooklyn, I first got her, she used to chew on this. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but she used to chew on it. So it got a hot mess. One of these days I'll paint it. But what I did, it was a little bit wobbly. So I took some wood glue from Dollar Tree and I just kind of went into the seams, and it is so sturdy now. It used to wobble. Look how sturdy it is. Anyway, I love it. Anyway, so these baskets hold pages that I put in my junk journals, and I put these little tags to tell me what's in each basket. So this system is working for me. I like it. When I need something, I just pull one of these baskets and see, florals. So I showed this before, but I have a new basket called Faith, because I have a lot of faith books I showed you. So yeah, I need to kind of reorganize, because I know some of these baskets, like some of my botanicals might be in my children's basket, because sometimes that just happens. These are my empty baskets up here, because I've been reorganizing and purging. And this hot mess, I need to find a place to put my dies and my Big Shot, because I don't use them that much. This is not a good place for them. I'm thinking I might put them down at the bottom and bring my papers. Yeah, that's my 12 by 12s. Bring them up here, because it's really difficult for me to, when I'm looking for a specific paper pad, to bend down and look for something. So having it here where I don't have to bend too much is going to be so great. And I did buy some paper pad holders, or some 12 by 12 holders And I want to see how they work for me. I only bought a 4-pack. I think they had 4 and I think they had 8. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm going to see when I get them. I think they're coming today. I'll show you because I need to go through them, my paper pads, and see what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. So this is what I need to work on, this unit and this unit. All up here is, excuse me, ribbon and eyelash trim and like yarn and seam binding and all that kind of stuff. And down here is, I think, more seam binding, like colored lace and like rosette trims and stuff like that, I think is down here. So ideally, I'd like all of my bins to be up here, all my lace and stuff, but I don't think they're all going to fit up there. So I'll figure it out. Yeah. So yeah, this is my biggest job here, and it's going to take some time for me to figure out what I'm keeping, how I'm going to move it to make it more functional for my back. And yeah, so hold on one second. Okay, so I got these recently from Dollar Tree. I love them. They're small, but they are like the perfect size for like trims, the big bulky trims that I don't use that much. I initially had them in this, which is from Dollar Tree, but it's more rectangular and shallow. And I needed something more deep because it was busting at the seam. So what I did was just do a swap. I had these ephemeras in here. These were meal prep containers that I used to use back in the day, and I don't meal prep anymore. It's when I was working like crazy. So I took those out and I put them in here, which is so much better because I can really get in here and go through it, and I have a lot of room to grow. Those are the containers. I didn't have any room to grow. So I am going to label them. I did buy some labels from Amazon that I'm going to label everything because they'll be stacked. So I can just, lift them out and put everything back where it's supposed to be. These are not going to be labeled because I can see through them. And there's only 2 of them that's going to be, I think, in the same area. So I don't need to label these. Unless I move them someplace else, I'll label it. But otherwise, I don't think I need to label it. So that's all for now. My table is a mess, but I did rearrange my table a little bit. It's back to being normal. I changed my washi tape. I had this big that I love, but it was taking up a lot of space. And it had little slits, so the washi tape was falling through. So I put it in my kitchen, and I just had these already from Dollar Tree. And so my washi tape, I did get rid of some washi tape, and I'll probably get rid of some more because I'm really not using a lot of them that I used to use back in the day. And some of them, like all the ones that only have a little bit on there, I'm going to try to use those up. So yeah, so that's that. This is my basket for my journaling that I'll be doing. And yeah, so I use the Dollar Tree little, what do you call these little plastic things? I don't know. I use those to elevate this so I can put stuff underneath. And I can have everything, all my tools up here. If you remember, I had those rectangle baskets here before, and they were just taking up way too much space. So trying to figure out this is a big table. It's a dining room table that I never use. So yeah, when I get everything set up, it's a mess right now because, I'm reorganizing, but I will be back and show you what else I have going on. And yeah, so I'll see you later. Okay, so these came in. These are the ribbon holders, spools. They're pretty good weight. They are like a lightweight chipboard. So I am going to sit on the couch and pull out all my ribbon that's loose and roll these up. And I'm still waiting for the storage for my paper. So that will be coming, I think, sometime today, later on. But I think there's 100 of these inside this box. I will link it down below if you're interested. But yeah, I also got these. I needed more extra wide eyelets, so I got them in a few colors. Only 2 of them arrived today. So I got gold and this color here. I think I got silver and maybe black. I think I got 4 of them, 4 different ones. So I'll link these in case you are interested in those as well. I'll be back later. Okay, so this is the ribbons. See, some of them are on spools, so it's not too bad. Look at Miss Nosy. Can I help you? Yeah, so some of them are on spools, so this is not too bad. But I have this whole bag here that have some loose ribbon. So I'm gonna get some of this started, and then later on, I'm just gonna put all the spool after I put them on the spools. I'm gonna put them back in here until my storage bins come. So, excuse me. So I'm just gonna put everything on the new spools that I got, and just put them back in the same storage as I already have them. I'll show you my other things. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is my lace, which isn't too bad. I have them in different boxes. I put them on rulers. I might keep them on rulers because they are really large. These are really large, so I might keep them on here. I don't know. I had those rulers, so I just put them on there. So these are all pretty good. They all are wrapped up. Some of them I use like chipboard that I had left over, which you can absolutely do. And then down here, these are doilies, so those don't need to be on spools. And then some of these loose ones, like I got from my bestie. And then some of these large pieces, like, oh, this I got from my fabric store. I just bought the whole thing that they had. So I ended up getting that. But these are large pieces like this. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. Should I wrap them around chipboard? Or should I leave them folded? Maybe I should wrap them around. I do have some chipboard scraps that I can use to wrap them. So I think I'll do that. Because that's what I did with these. These are cardboard. Yeah, see, those are cardboard. So you don't need any fancy spools. But I bought the spools for mostly like my ribbon and stuff like that. My lace was pretty good. As you can see, it's not too bad. So it's the ribbon and all the other things I need to put around those spools. And they weren't that expensive. I think they were like $12 or something like that. 400. I don't think that's too bad. So, and it saves me a little bit of time because this is going to be a big process. So I sacrificed the money. All right, so I will be back and show you the storage for the 12 by 12 papers when they come in, and then I'm going to end this part of the video. All right, you guys, so I'll see you later. Okay, peeps, so let me show you what I got done yesterday. All the ribbon that was loose, I got them on here. These are all the ones that I got all on the spools. I still have a ton of spools left. So got that done. Now today's project will be my 12 by 12 paper. So I got the storage yesterday, late last night. But how I found it is I was looking for something similar to these. I got these, I don't even know how long ago, a while ago. I don't even think this website exists anymore. I tried to find it, but all I could find was like creators' work. I couldn't find the store anymore. So I could be wrong. I don't know, but So I was looking for something like this so that my papers wouldn't bend. That's the whole purpose of trying to find um, some storage for my 12 by 12 papers. I do have another storage with papers, but those are like my loose papers that I went through and purged. I don't know how long ago, but those loose papers I mostly use like for my personal journal because they don't match. And so I just kind of use random stuff in my personal journal. So I don't need to go through that. But my 12 by 12, like paper pads and paper collections, those are the things that I need to go through now. So let me show you the storage that I end up getting from Amazon. It came in a pack of 4. Let me take this up. I actually recorded this already, you guys. When I went to go back to look, I realized that my mic, the battery was sorry, you see my okay, anyway. The battery had died on my mic. So I'm like talking, but nothing, you don't hear anything. So anyway, this is the storage, and I did not know it had wheels. Not quite sure what the wheels are for. I don't really understand why they have. Oh, it's kind of slanted. Like it has like a, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but it kind of goes in and then back down like a swoop. But there's no wheels back here. So I'm not sure what the wheels do, but anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to use them like this. That's the plan, to use them like this and put my papers so then I can easily flip through them. And I'll show you the big storage that I have all my papers in. It's a hot mess, you guys. So this is the project for today. So I have a pack of 4. I think they either had a pack of 6 or a pack of 8. This pack, I think, was like $21, $22, something like that. So I thought I would try it. I kind of feel like I should got the bigger pack, but I was like, let me just wait and see if I like them. And yeah, maybe if I really, really need another pack, then I can get another pack. I think the other pack was a pack of 6, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, doesn't matter. I will link them down below. Again, it will be an affiliate link. So if you do decide to purchase them, I really would appreciate if you use my affiliate link. It gives me a little bit of commission. Yeah, I usually don't spend money like this because I don't have money like that. But Amazon does, they have a firm where you can like pay monthly. So that's how I'm able to get things like in that I really, really need all at once. So every now and then I'll place a huge order and then I'll pay it off every month. Pay towards it monthly, like a layaway plan, but you get your merchandise ahead of time. So anyway, so my plan is to kind of put in order. Okay, I probably should have put you guys down, but I don't feel like switching you guys. So I have a lot of recipe paper. A lot. A lot, you guys. A lot. I have multiple of some of them. Like this one. I have two of these. Because when they're on clearance, I don't know why I love recipe paper so much. I have a few of these because I got some on clearance, and then a lovely subscriber sent me a pack, and then I have like leftover stuff. Like all of this is recipe that I have left over. Look at this. This is all like loose papers, recipe stuff, right? So my idea is to put all of this. Let's see if it all fits in one. Let's check it out. Let's see if it'll all fit in here. I don't want to bump the camera. Oh. So then you can get an idea if you need something like this. Wait a minute. Probably shouldn't have put that like that. Okay, wait. All right, let's see. Probably shouldn't have tried to put it in all in one like that. Let's see if it'll all fit. I still have room. So let's see. It'll be amazing if all this fits. Oh my goodness. I think, oh, it all fits, you guys. It all fits and I still got room. Look, there's still a lot of room. These are awesome. Look how much I got in there. Oh my goodness. I love that. I really didn't expect all of this to fit in here. This is all my recipe collections. I have scraps, but these are like the full papers, like 12 by 12 papers. So, oh my goodness. I'm excited that that all fit. Okay, yay. Okay, so I'm so excited. The little things we get excited over, right? Okay, and then I have a few collections of this paper, which I did use before. Oh, there's the ephemera. So I have this collection, Farmhouse Summer. I have 1, 2 of this, and then I have this is leftover from. I initially had. I think I had 4 of these, and then I think I did like a few journals with them, and then I ended up buying another one when I placed my Echo Park haul. So I'm going to put all of my farm things in one of these. Or maybe I don't even need, oh wait, but I do have like farm themed paper that I think, that I usually use when I do my farmhouse. Let me see. I'm sure it's not over here. Oh, look, at stuff is falling all over the place, you guys. Anyway, I can't flip through it right now. But let me show you. I'm gonna take you guys off and show you. Did I show you no, I didn't even show you the labels because I forgot, because these are the labels that I got as well. They come in 2 different sizes. I think they were like $4. Again, I will link all this down below. So these are they come 2 different sizes. Got this size, and I think there's more of the big size and the little size. It looks like you get 2, yeah, 2 of the little size, and I think all the rest are big. Let me just make sure. Yeah, all the rest are big. So that's a lot, right? It's a lot. I don't even remember how many is in there. And then this little small size. So I think the big size I'm going to use for my big storage. And then these are I'm going to use for the rectangle ones that I have the ephemera in. I'll show you guys once I get all that together. And it comes with a marker. It's somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. It's on this table somewhere. This table is a mess. Because like I said, I recorded this, and luckily I looked at the video. Sorry about the crinkling sound. I know some of you hate that, but I don't want to lose. Luckily I looked at it. Oh, here's the marker. Chalk marker. Before I went to edit everything and start doing all this, and then you guys wouldn't have seen anything. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out my farm type papers and add it with this one. And I have all the ephemera and stuff. I'm gonna put all that together because otherwise I'll forget that I even have it. So let me show you here's the scraps from some of the other papers that I usually use. Like, see this, I think I still have some of this paper in my bin, and I'll put all that together because I usually use that with this paper. So yeah, let me show you the big bin that I put all the paper in and what my idea is, and hopefully it'll work. All right, so hold on. All right, so I have 2 of these gigantic bins. I forgot. I've had these. Oh my goodness. I don't even know, you guys, how long I've had them, but I've had them for years, and they're super heavy because they have all my paper, 12 by 12 paper pads in them. So I'm going to go through all of these. There's the other one over there. And I'm going to go through all these and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. And yeah, these have scraps of recipe stuff in it. So I need to go through these as well. Oh, you guys, this is a job, but I know I'm going to be happy once it's done. So wish me luck. All right, so hold on. Let me say my goodbyes. Okay, so that is the project for today. Not sure what the next video will be. I hope this helps somebody who is getting in, getting the organizing, decluttering going this year like I am. Yeah, it's so much better when you just get it done, and it's a lot of work, especially for me because I can't do a lot at once. But I'm taking my time. I'm pacing myself. I'm actually only doing it on the weekend because during the week I work on journals for my shop. So this is just a weekend thing. So it's going to take some time for me to get it all done. But I hope this little bit helps. And I'm not sure what the next one is going to be. Probably decluttering my books. And yeah, so that's it. I don't want to ramble too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps. All links will be down in the description box below. If you have any questions about anything I shared, just let me know in the comments. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, all that good stuff. It really helps my little tiny channel grow. All right, you guys, until next time, have a great one. Bye.